Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the final video in this kind of sales tax series. Something I never thought I would say in my life or on YouTube, but here we are, and we're making videos about sales tax because I feel like no one else wants to. Here I am helping you out because this stuff is not very clear. Like the government's websites, either like the government of Canada or provincial governments, they don't make it easy for you as a small business person to figure this stuff out. So I'm hopefully going to make things a little bit easier. So this video is all about how to file and pay your Saskatchewan PST for your business. So let's get to it. Let's do it. Let's do the last one in this series. Okay, so this is what it looks like once you've logged in to your SETS account, the Saskatchewan e-tax services account. Now you can actually set up your SETS account before, after you've registered, but you're still waiting on receiving the few documents. Like you'll receive them in the mail. You'll get your PIN and your account number. It took, I think, from registration to actually receiving those documents in the mail about 3 weeks for me. But you can actually set up the SETS account right away. And then once you get those documents, then all you have to do is punch in your PIN and your account number, and it'll link that for you, and then it'll be all ready to go. So this is what it looks like. It's fairly simple and straightforward. Nice little dashboard here. Here's my account information here. No outstanding debts, which is great for me. And all we want to do is file and pay our taxes. So let's do it. Let's click File and Pay, and then file a tax return. Perfect. So now all we have to do, it already kind of populates our information in there. You just go return type, original document, because you can also do an amended document, but this is the original document we're just putting in, or, this is our first time filing, and filing period. We're going to choose last year because that's what I am doing. And as you can see here too, the reporting period it sets me, because as every province for sales tax, it chooses what reporting period that you have to do. This says I am doing annually, as you can see right here. So I'm going to be filing for all of 2020. I'm going to go next. And if you want more information on what to do, you can click this button, Tax Return Instructions. That looks like this document. There's also a couple other handy documents as you go through this yourself that you may want more information about. And you're like, where do I find this information? I will link all of these documents in the description of this video. But there's this PST tax return form. So you can take a look at that just for your reference. Also this PST worksheet supplement that may be helpful to you as well. So I will link those. You can check those out. But anyways, I'm going to click Next. Perfect. And here we go. Now we just have to punch in our information. So first is total sales, and that means enter the total sales before taxes for the period. So I think this is different for everybody depending on, I'm an outside of Saskatchewan PST collector, if that makes sense. So I looked this up to be like, when they say total sales, because I feel like some of the other provinces, I feel like they ask for your total sales, but like your total sales, like worldwide. But I feel like for this, I looked into it. I think they're just asking what your Saskatchewan total sales is, because I found this one blog post and it said, what could trigger an audit for your PST, and your total sales not really matching your net tax collected can trigger it. So that would mean that if I put my total business revenue for the entire world in there, and then the tiny little bit of Saskatchewan PST that I collect, they wouldn't match. That would probably trigger an audit. So I'm assuming that they just want to know your Saskatchewan revenue. So that is what I am going to put in here right now. Perfect. Next, net tax collected. Also, just a reminder for more information about because it has little descriptions, but if you're like, what do you really mean? It has more longer descriptions for all of these things, for total sales, net tax collected, and all that kind of stuff on this PST return instruction. So make sure to check that out, as I mentioned. But, what it says here, enter the tax collected net of any credits applied internally. See PST worksheet for more information. So I'm going to put that in here now. And consumption tax, what's that mean? Enter the total tax payable on goods and services from your own use that were taken from inventory purchased from a supplier who did not charge you the tax. For me, that is going to be 0, so nothing to add there for me. And again, more information on that should be here. here. Yeah, longer description here so you have a better idea of what do you actually mean. More information there. Okay, so that is it for me. It is like I don't really have a ton of sales from Saskatchewan, honestly. So it's very, very easy. I'm going to click submit. Great. So please review. Yes, all that information is good. It says, please note, allow a minimum of 2 business days for this document to be received before contacting the ministry with any questions. Penalty and interest is calculated on tax owing submitted after the due date. The total amount due encompasses all adjustments in the account period, including penalty and interest if applicable. To view the period details, click on the applicable account on the homepage, then select the specific period. Okay, whatever. Sounds good. Let's click next. And then acknowledging that I am authorized to file a return for the tax client represented on this tax return. Yes, I am. Perfect. Easy peasy. Now make a payment. Great. So this is where I would put my information. Actually, what's it got here? Check, electronic fund transfer, or Interac. Interesting. So funds will be transferred from your Canadian bank account. You'll be required to enter your bank account information to schedule your electronic payment. Payments will be processed on Monday to Friday. Okay, sounds good. I guess they'll have more information on how to set that up after. I'll just put in the full amount I owe. Click next. Oh, here we go. Great. So now I just have to put in my personal banking information, which I will do on my own so you cannot steal my money. Awesome. So once you have successfully linked your bank account, you can also pay by Interact, but I couldn't do it because my bank wasn't listed. I only had a few banks listed, but that's one way you could do it. I was just doing an electronic funds transfer. So yeah, we're done. It's confirmed, and I'm just going to return home. And looks like we're all good to go. So that's it. That is how you file and pay your Saskatchewan PST. And there you have it. We did it. If you watched all of these videos, you deserve a medal, because I feel like I deserve a medal for making these videos, because this isn't exciting. It's not exciting, but it's important. And so many people don't know how to do this. And yeah, so go you if you watched the whole series about self-employed taxes and sales tax in Canada, because it's not fun. You could be doing a lot more exciting things with your life, but here you are, being a responsible taxpayer. So there you go. Anyways, I'm going to be putting together more videos. But I always want to know, like, what do you want me to do videos on? So let me know what you want me to do future videos on, and I will take them into consideration. Yeah, that's really all I have to say, I think. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you like this video. Comment below with any of your suggestions or any questions. Really appreciate them. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Have a good rest of your day.